Good evening, good evening, good evening, nee. That's right, put notches in the fender. Good evening, junkyard. How are you doing tonight? Did you get your lawn mowed? Your grass cut? That's right. Cab over Pete with a reefer on and a Jimmy hauling hogs. For all you trucking buddies out there, today is convoy. Not much. Good evening, Sheila. Good evening, Kathy. Yeah, D-Day. Right. You did. Refresh my memory. What did you do for a living there, Skeeta? Huh. Well, they had to arrest each and every one of them. They keep letting them push them around, and then they don't do nothing. They start arresting them all. You're the mailman. Send in the National Guards. They can't send in the Illinois National Guard because they're busy with convoy, but send in the National Guard. So that is true. You did deliver, didn't you? Give out checks? Yeah. Uh, they start the south side of the city cleanup tomorrow. Yeah, now it's all direct deposit. Yeah. 2 years ago when they did it the last time, 2 years ago, they went out and they they picked up the south side, took it and dumped it at the transfer station, their place of business, and that night their transfer station caught on fire. They had somebody throwing in a bunch of hot ashes or something, and it burnt the living shit out of the transfer building, burned up a couple of trucks, some equipment. Yeah, they had it coming up in 30 seconds. I I think as soon as they can figure out how to do it, they're going to start charging you for emails. Being that the post office is dying, they're losing so much money, so they got to make up that revenue somehow. And I think sooner or later they're going to start charging for emails. There'll be a way they'll figure it out. For every email you send out, you'll have to pay 2 cents or something like that. For every email you know, not that you get sent to you, but for everyone that sends out. Yeah, Google will cash in. Averaging 9.7 billion emails a day. If they charge 2 cents an email, that is some coin there. 149,513 emails are sent out every minute. Um, Germany gets 8.5 million or billion emails. Ireland is 8.4, Netherlands is 8.3, and the United States is 9.7 billion emails a day. What? Okay, who did this shit? I didn't. I know. Email them from my cut. You're right. That's the thing. Emails, you might not get a response. So you just, well, you're doing the same thing when you send a 65-cent stamp too. You might not get a response. So let's see. That would be if they did 5 cents an email. That'd be 400 or 47 million. Uh, I gotta get my glasses on. I can't see shit. Excuse my language. 475 million dollars a day if they charge 5 cents an email. There you go. Let's see. And we're back. Welcome back. Well, thank you. I know it. I know it. I'm looking lovely as ever, even. Yeah. Oh, Shaggy. My sister in law was here yesterday and she commented, I think it was yesterday. Yeah, I believe it was. Or day before yesterday. I can't remember. She commented on my hair. She says, isn't that something? How he's got gray hair right here, but it's all brown up through here. Just gray right here on the sides. It was Wednesday. I remember. Oh, yes, I remember it well. Yeah, I do black out every once in a while. I thought about it, but it's distinguishing. You know, it's just right here. All the rest of it's pretty nice. High tennis shoes. She ain't here yet. I haven't seen her. Oh, you're practicing. I know. I'm waiting for her to show up. Damn, there it is. 25 bucks. That's why I don't get my hair cut. I can't afford it. I've been trying to save up 20 bucks for some unfortunate soul out in Oklahoma. He needs it worse than anybody. Oh, as soon as I can get, as soon as I can get that saved up, I'll give it out to him. Screwdriver. Yeah, I can't even save 20 either. Well, I had 20 bucks, I'd leave this state and move to Riga. Hey, tennis shoes, you old snuggle bunny, you. Hi, Tanny. We don't have any cheap barbers around here. They're all 18, 20 bucks for a haircut, at least, for a clipper cut. More if you want it styled. Oh, have you been, Kenny? Nice to see you. You're looking lovely as ever. Oh, I bet they do too. You're welcome. Probably $9 or $10 for the haircut at the army. But then again, you're only in the chair for 30 seconds. You know. It takes longer to put the apron on than it does to get the haircut. Volume discount. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I had it coming up 55 seconds. Um, I ain't for sure if this Walmart has a hairstylist there anymore or not, but they used to years ago. The one in town. Yeah, you're probably right. Get your glasses and your hair cut at the same time, and get your flu shot. Well, they brought that Abu Garcia, whatever his name is, back home. Well, not back home. They took him from his home and brought him back here to this country that he was here illegally, and now he's facing charges for human trafficking. Very well could be there, Skeeta. Oh yeah, get your nails done too. I wonder how long that feud's gonna last between them two before they realize you're better off together than they are better off apart. Yeah, they're upset now, ain't they? Well, we wanted you to release them. Well, we are. We're going to release them into the court system. 45 years. Good evening, cornbread. Yeah, they're going to release them in about 99 years. Well, He must be doing something right if he's been there that long. Excuse me. Well, I think they just brought him back to, they told him if we bring him back, he's going to prison, here. So, so they're proving their point. They're going to put his ass in prison, excuse my language. Well, that's 53 years. So, so they're just proving their point. We can bring him home, but he's going to stay in prison, you know. But he's such a, upstanding citizen in Maryland. Maryland must have some weird standards for citizens. Now, how old is he? If he's been cutting your hair since 17, yeah, he must be a silver barber, all right. That's right. Wait till they get Magatraz open back up. You can go there for a while. He probably takes that balance in nature and relief factor. Damn. No. So I guess the moral of the story is don't retire and don't sit in one of the chairs. Yeah, you're afraid to retire. With or without the plastic surgery. Sure looks totally different when it's 105 degrees out. All that plastic starts to melt. Huh. Yeah, get a Flowbee. Did you sing to her half breed? Yeah, was it Ling Ling? Are you go now? I cut you half a power hour. We were at the Chinese buffet yesterday, and for dinner, and right before we left, this guy come in. He was probably 6'5" uh, across and 6'5" tall. And Kathy said that guy right there looks like he's going to be a buffet buster. And I immediately thought, well, you go now. You be a full hour. You be vegetable.
It wasn't thought he was. Did you not see how high that plate was?
Oh yeah. Yeah. He needed a dolly to carry his plate to the table. I made I fried some steaks up today, had shrimp cocktail, vegetable medley, and then also had um, mixed vegetables because the kids wouldn't eat mixed vegetables, but I wanted mixed vegetables, but they'd eat the vegetable medley, or California blend, or whatever you want to call it, and mashed potatoes with parsley. And Kathy had a sweet potato. That's what we had for dinner. That was good. A fried hot dog sandwich. I brought in a bag of pepper jack um, sausages the other day, and I started warming those up in the microwave, and those are pretty tasty. Um, Kathy and I were eating them for lunch and for breakfast and everything else. They're that good. Well, hopefully everything's okay. Weenie split in half and then fried. Yeah, I seen some. Let me see if I have it here. Um, I thought I saved it. I gotta check. I did save it. Let's see. Remember, it's not a safe. If it's not a safe place for your wiener, it's not a safe place for your finger. I have no idea who serves ostrich legs. It ain't like you need it to survive. Does make sense. Huh. Why am I not surprised by that? Huh. Yeah, you can see the horse's ass. Yeah. You know, the northbound side of a southbound mule. Yeah, ad come up in 55 seconds. Well, there's going to be a point in time where somebody has to get their head out of their arse and understand what's really going on here in this country. You know, because it's not doing our country any good. All this fighting back and forth. Oh, pumpkin, come here. Come here. Hey, come on. Get up here. Hey, Spirit. Come on, get up here. All right, don't get up here. She'll get up here and want me to pet her, and then I'll pet her, and then she'll take off. She hasn't been inside the. She hasn't been in her crate or her kennel for 2 weeks. I think she's starting to like it. Skip to the 7 minute mark. Okay. So anything new with anybody? Give me a cup of coffee. Our son and daughter-in-law, they went to the Detroit Tigers game tonight. Started at 7, I think. What you doing, Pumpkin? Ah, anybody got anything they want to talk about? Good evening, James. How are you doing? Nice to see you. Well, I'm glad you're okay. I slept in today. No, I didn't. The cat got me up this morning at 3 o'clock, and I tried to get back to bed. And finally, at 20 minutes to 5, I just give up and got out of bed and made me a pot of coffee and was hard at it. I had breakfast done before Kathy got up. I had the dishes all done before she got up. I cut up, had a bunch of little yellow potatoes, Yukon Golds or whatever you want to call them, the smaller ones. I cut them into halves and quarters or whatever. And they were already boiled, so I fried them up with chorizo in it, beef chorizo, and made breakfast with it. I haven't been sleeping well either. Oh, them enchiladas can do you in. Spicy ones. Red sauce. I like the enchiladas with red sauce. My grandma was like 93 years old, I think. First time she ever had a tamale, and she tried to eat it with a corn husk on. She didn't realize that they had to peel the husk off of it. Yeah. Well, I don't even. I can have rice and beans. They don't have to be smashed. I like pintos either way. In fact, I'm gonna go down to the pantry downstairs, and I was gonna make ham and bean soup, but I think I'll do it tomorrow and make it with pinto beans. But nobody else is gonna eat the damn thing, so yeah. I'll make me some ham and bean or pinto bean soup with uh, I think I got some tomatoes with green chilies in them. Yeah, it sure does. It lets all the parts out. Yeah, right. Yeah. I seen Mayor Ben. He got himself a kitty kitty today. Somebody dropped one off in the parking lot, and he picked it up. So, Really something about that guy out in Washington, huh? Killed his three little daughters. I haven't heard if they found him yet or not. It's terrible. There ought to be a special case of justice for that guy. Remember when that guy's out? I think it was Arizona or Colorado or whatever. Uh, Killed his wife and kids and then put them in an oil tank. People like that, They need a special kind of justice. Yeah, they probably will. It is awful, isn't it, Tenny? It's just, it's heart wrenching. You know, if somebody could do that to some kids, especially his own kids. I'm a thinking you'd probably want to have, you know, um, a throwaway handgun on you when you met him, you know, just in case. Yeah, you know, there's a special place for that person to be in hell. I was watching YouTube yesterday and this police chase video. Um, some woman called the cops saying some woman tried to steal her car keys and then steal her vehicle. And she was walking around the parking lot. Well, the cops got there and they seen this woman walking. So he got out and said, "Hey, were you the one that called?" And she said, "Yeah." And she ran around the car and got into the driver's seat of the patrol car and took off with it. About 5 minutes later, on the video, she ended up hitting an oncoming pickup at 120 mile an hour with a cruiser, a US SUV, police truck. It killed her instantly, and then killed two of the people in the SUV or in the pickup. You know, it's senseless. I don't understand what people, what goes through people's heads. Right. Yeah, if you turn the guy loose in General Pop, you know, it'd be all over with. A couple of hours, he'd be gone. Well, look at Whitey Burglar, Whitey Bulger, whatever his name is. Guy was like 80 years old. Had some dirt on HRC and B or WJC. I can't mention their names because it's alleged. I can neither confirm nor deny, but he had some dirt on them. Well, Whitey Burglar was in the mob, so and he was also he was in prison. So they transferred him to a different prison system, put him out in general population the same day. He was out there less than an hour and was dead. Yeah, Epstein camera problems. You're right. Yeah, they offed him in no time. All right, everybody. Y'all have a great day. God bless. Take care, prayers, and peace. And I will see you Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard if you're so inclined to join me. Have a blessed weekend. Take care, everybody.